Hi, so I thought I'd share with you how to draw a Fischer projection of a molecule using ChemSketch. So let's draw this carbon skeleton to start with. So for glycerol, let's have a carbon, and let's draw on there another carbon. So join the carbon, another carbon on there. Let's draw another carbon, but you can see as I'm drawing this, you're losing the sort of two-dimensional structure. So what I would do is use the lasso to bring the carbon down to where you want it to be. Try and get the bond length equal. And keep drawing in the carbon skeleton to start with. So drawing another bond. See, it likes to go to the three-dimensional shape. So let's bring that back in. Another carbon. Lasso again, bring it back in. And another carbon. Okay, now once you've done that, you might want to move some bonds around a little bit, so you might want to just try and move that bond down a little bit so it's a bit more equal. And then you can change the atoms to which ones you really want. So glycerol, this carbon needs to be an oxygen, so click on the bond, click on oxygen, then click on the atom you want to be oxygen, like so. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. So you may just like it in this form, but you may want to show CH2 here. So if I just hover above it, it says CH2, you may actually want that. So if that's the case, go to lasso up here. And if you double click on an atom, this box here pops up. And so what you can do is, if you choose carbon here, carbon, then this area opens up, so just click show and then apply. Remember to press apply. Then CH2 shown, and you can either close that box down or just leave that open and then choose the next atom. So let's choose this one down here again. So what we're going to do, the carbon's here, since this is boxes here, we don't need to double click on it, but just, or maybe we do need to double click, so let's just do show apply. There we go. You can always close that box down and just double click on the atom again. That brings the box up, so you can do the same thing. And again, it makes sense to put this carbon in here perhaps. So let's double click in there, carbon, show, apply, like that. And if you just click away from the box, you can see that in that form. Now this bond looks a little bit odd, so I suppose what you could do is just go on the lasso box and just bring that down like so to show the OH. I don't think there's a way of putting the hydrogen on this side. I don't think that's an option. Let's just see if it was. So we could do lasso on the carbon, maybe double click. I don't think there's anything to do that. I think if you really wanted that, you would have to draw the hydrogen sticking out on the left hand side using a bond. So what you could do in that case is to click carbon and then click on that atom to add another group like so, and then change this methyl to a hydrogen by selecting hydrogen and then click on the methyl so it's like that. I suppose what you could do to make it a little, then I suppose you need to show the CHs as single atoms, single bonds as well. So if that's starting to become an issue, I suppose what you could do here is to click on the select box, push the hydrogen closer to the extent where you don't see the bond anymore. That's probably the way around it. And then you can push that OH back to where it was. So just select, line up those oxygens like so. That's probably how I would draw that molecule. Okay, so thanks for listening.